Hey guys, Jeff with Westcott Designs. We have a new magnetic gray 2023 TRD Pro Sequoia that's here today. A couple things I want to talk about. Super cool. This car came all the way down from Oregon. It's got about 1,800 miles on it now. So it's definitely broken in. I asked the customer a couple things on it. I said, hey, what do you think about the roof rack? And one of the things he was telling me is like, it's got a lot of wind noise. And I know that Toyota took these corner pieces here and they filled them with sand to help lower harmonics on it and quiet it down a little bit. But he said it did have a lot of wind noise. So, and then I was looking at the weight capacity of it. It says 150 pounds max weight capacity, which I was very surprised because of the brackets and stuff. These are all casted aluminum brackets that it has. So, but I guess that's where they put the weight limit on it. A lot of the guys on some of the forums have said, you know, the pros, I haven't seen one with a panoramic roof, or very few of them. This one actually has panoramic roof. And then I noticed it had the tow mirrors, and I asked the customer what he thought about them, and he said they work really well. He didn't say they had any excessive wind noise. He actually says now after he's had them, he prefers them because he says the visibility is awesome. They actually have the auto fold mode in it, so they still fold in automatically. They still have all the cameras in them, which is that's super cool, that a big mirror like that has all that stuff, and I didn't know that personally, that was still there. What we're doing to this truck today is we're going to lift this truck and we're going to do wheels and tires on it. So I wanted to kind of take some measurements, and we suggest this to everyone before they even lift their truck. And for a couple reasons. I don't want someone to put the lift in their truck and say, oh, you know, I put your lift in and my truck leans. No, it didn't lean. It leaned before you put the lift in it. So I just want to be very clear with that we always suggest that anybody, when they're working on one of these trucks, to take pre-measurements. And most of the time, the safest way to do a measurement is from the bottom edge of the wheel well right here where a crease line is, where you can use it as a reference point, and to the center cap here, right in the center of the center cap, or the axle point. In this truck, on new Toyota Tundras and Sequoias, the fill has always been on the driver's side, but the gas tank is now on the passenger side. So I took measurements on this truck. I checked the gas gauge. It's got 3/4 of a tank of gas in it, so it's not quite full. My guess is that when it's empty, well, not my guess, I know if this truck is empty, it's going to lift this side another 1/4 inch because of the gas in it. So right now on this side, we're 21 1/4 here from the, like I said, the bottom edge to down here. And then in the rear back here, we're 22 3/4, again, from the bottom edge here to the center cap here. So we'll walk around the other side and I'll show you where we're at on this other side. So we're right here, we're 22 1/2, so we're 1/4 inch difference between the two, which would make a 1/2 inch difference when it's out of gas. But then when you add the driver into the car, we're probably really only about a 1/4 inch when the driver's in the car. So, and then on this front, we're 21 here even on the front corner here. So just some things that we wanted to share with you on this that gives you a point of reference of when you're lifting your Sequoia, your Tundra, your 4Runner, your Tacoma. Take the measurements on this before you do it, just kind of so you have an idea where you're at and then where you're going. I even tell some people, if they've got a floor jack, take a floor jack and put it underneath the front of the car, take the measurements before, jack the car up, you know, 2 inches and see where the car sits, just to give you an idea kind of where the car is going to sit, or even use the trailer hitch in the back and jack the back of the car up, so you really can kind of see where the car is going to sit before you even lift it. And then you can get an idea, is that the right lift before you even order it, you know, for your truck. And what tire size am I going to run on this? You know, different things. We think the best setup on these trucks is to run a 35. It steals the least amount of power from it, but then it gives it an aggressive look. And then it has plenty of room in the fenders, front and rear. Works very, very well off-road with 35s on it. And the change in the vehicle from when you look at it from when it's stock to then when you look at it with the 35s is dramatic. It's amazing, the change. So we wanted to share that with you. We hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll get some more video of this truck when we're all done with it, with the wheels and tires on it and stuff. So again, thank you for watching, really appreciate it.